On the count of three, what is your favorite Bollywood movie? Count down and say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
They see me dating, they hating.
First ever blind date, so little nervous, little anxious, but definitely like very excited too.
I'm not nervous. I'm just very excited. So I try to not have expectations. I try to just go in feeling like whatever it is, I'm just gonna rock with it.
I did watch some of the other episodes and I saw some of the questions those guys got, so that definitely made me a little bit more nervous.
I've been single, ready to mingle. My last relationship was a year ago.
It was 4 years ago, and that was a 4-year-long relationship. Haven't really been dating too much since then.
I think one characteristic I definitely look for is a good sense of humor. Someone that's able to make me laugh.
I really am very heavy on personality. Like, I want to fall in love with who she is, not just how she looks. I'm huge into soccer, like I've refed, I've coached. Obviously, I've played, so.
I sing a lot of covers. I actually started the first Hindi-English a cappella group at my college when I was there. UMass Rung, little plug.
Can we get like a little snippet?
Yeah. सिलसिला ये चाहत का ना मैंने बुझने दिया हो Hi, my name is Sakshi.
Hi, my name is Pranav.
What's up?
How are you doing?
Doing good.
What is your type? Describe in as much detail as possible.
I mean, ideally, girl is shorter than me, kind of fit, because I feel like I like to try to stay kind of fit as well. Funny, that someone I can like bounce jokes and stuff like that back and forth with. Those are my main go-to like things that I find attractive.
I'm gonna steal that last one. Humor is super important to me. I'm banter queen. I love going back and forth. Everyone says about kindness, it's super important. So I gravitate towards people with kind energy and good energy. I like mans to be taller than me. I like that. That's a plus.
All right. Oh, this is just diving right into it. Have your parents ever had the sex talk with you?
No, they have not had it with me. I've kind of had it with them. So I TA'd for a public health sex ed course. And I remember one day, my dad was like, oh, what are you working on? Like, he just would not quit asking me. And I was like, okay, well, I'm working on like this entire presentation on like STDs, all this. So I kind of had it with them in a weird way.
Honestly, just no. I haven't. No, it's just very, like, I guess, taboo topic under the age of 30 and married in my house. How important is your parents' approval to you in terms of who you're dating?
For me, super important. My parents are my best friends. I'm an only child, and I've grown up very close with them. They want to see me happy, and with someone that brings me happiness, their approval definitely matters.
I'm so-and-so. I would like my mom to ideally love like whoever I bring back home or like whoever I'm dating, but also at the end, like, I guess it's like my say-so, like it's who I want to date, not who she wants like me to date in the end, so.
On the count of three, what is your favorite Bollywood movie? Count down and say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Dil Chahta Hai.
Oh my, what? That's crazy.
Gee.
Good, you have good taste.
I haven't watched a lot of Bollywood in a while, but I do love that movie. I feel like it's not like a huge movie or anything like that.
Yeah, it's very quality.
How long have you been single for?
I've been single for a year.
I've been single for 4 years now.
Are you looking for a relationship, or have you been looking in the past 4 years? Or yeah, where's your mind at?
I think I'm definitely open to a relationship now. Like I said before, I wouldn't shut down something for no reason. If I find someone who I'm definitely vibing with, definitely into, there's no reason to cut that short.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's a good attitude. And you said you're recently here, so welcome to New York.
Thank you.
If you go to a party and you don't really know anyone, what do you do?
Yeah, just sort of cold intros, ask people about their backgrounds and stuff. Like, get a little drunk, and then it just sort of flows from there.
Nice.
God, have you ever done anything like this, like been in front of a camera? Like, I told you this is the first time I've ever had like makeup on me, so that was.
2, 1.
Hello.
All right. You're doing meeting each other. I'm Pranav.
I'm Sakshi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I like the fit. He had a very warm smile. Like he looked excited, which is nice. It's nice to see someone see you and be like, I'm excited.
The first thing that I noticed about her was her hair. She's got really pretty hair, and she's got really nice eyes. Like that, I was really like lost in for a second.
If you had a free weekend with unlimited resources, what are you doing?
I have recently really wanted to get fully back into singing. So if I had unlimited resources, I would want to collab with as many people as possible, get into recording studios, get into all those booths and like crank out an album.
I was not thinking about that practically.
I
was like, which countries could I visit that I'd never
I mean, that's
be
a
able
cooler
to?
answer.
I would just go traveling around the world, I guess.
What are some of your insecurities?
Before college, I wasn't super insecure about my height. If you see any of my pictures with any of my college friends, they are all like 6'2" or above or something like that. And I was like, where did they go?
Dang, especially when it's like all around you, you know, like
What about you?
Sometimes I feel like I can talk a lot or like go on and like ramble.
I'm the same. I feel like I'm just a bit anxious. So like when there's like space with like nobody talking, I'll just like throw
filler
words out there to fill it up. Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of an insecurity because I'm aware of it and I'm aware that I can do it. For me, it's more of like I want to make everyone feel comfortable in the room, you know.
I was gonna say, are you like the like tension diffuser in like your friend group?
For sure,
yeah,
for sure.
I'm the same exact way. Like if anyone is just sort of fighting, it's like throw humor at it.
I know. So I think that when the curtain was up, I definitely felt a little bit more guarded with my answers just because you don't see the other person. And I think having a face to the voice really helped. So when the curtain came down, it was like, oh, hey, it's a human.
I sort of felt the same level of comfort with and without the curtain. Like the curtain just added an aspect of like mystery to it where I was like, okay, like I know what she's answering for these things. And I was curious, I was like, what she looked like. And she's beautiful in person. So I was like, okay, that's awesome.
What are some of your red flags in men?
Like arrogance right off the bat. If I start talking to someone and I can just tell they're super arrogant, confidence is great and key, but arrogance is just straight up like, why do you think you're like
just
king
very
of all
fine line
kings,
between
you know?
cocky and confident.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you working? I know you said you were like in like med field sort of.
Yes. So I got my master's in public health, but I'm now working for WebMD. So I'm a program manager there.
Spent a lot of time on WebMD
I'm sure you have, yeah. So it's like a pretty corporate role, which is why like I'm a very musical person and like artistic person in general. So I really need that like escape. So
I get that for sure.
Yeah. What about you?
I do software for an accounting firm.
Ooh,
Not the most exciting job right off
I
the
mean, if
title.
it's exciting to you, it's exciting.
This one is deep. What is a dream that you let go of?
Whoa. I'm like trying to, that was just, it like made me sad instantly. That question was very sad. I think I almost slightly let go of singing. I took a little bit, like I was on a hiatus a little bit. I wasn't putting myself out there as much. I didn't feel like I had the right equipment. I didn't feel like I had the right connections or people. So I would say like almost to let go of that did, but obviously have picked it right back up.
Like, did you want to go like professional-ish with it or like?
Yes and no. If I could be paid to do something that I love, it would be that. That's kind of what I go back and forth in between. You know, do I want to just continue as a hobby or do I want to take it on seriously full time?
I feel like there's something nice about keeping like something you're passionate about as a hobby too. Cause like, I know some people, like people burn out and like, I wouldn't want to like end up losing something that I'm passionate about just cause I've been pushed to like all the way. Could be kind of like nice that you just sort of keep it
Yeah,
as option.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like on the fence.
Yeah.
What about you? Is there a dream that you've let go of?
So when I started college, I was civil engineering. I got to a class called soil mechanics,
Soil mechanics.
and we were learning about like the size of dirt and stuff like that.
Oh.
That's when I realized I was like, civil engineering is a very wide field, and I was like, I could just end
That's
up
so
like
funny.
being Professor of Dirt somewhere. I was
Professor
like,
Dirt.
I know, right? It's
kind of a cool name.
I really let it up.
Kind of cool. It's like a cool stage name, like Professor Dirt.
I know. I let go of like something that could have been something. But
It's okay.
I guess that was pretty much it. I don't think I ever had like a clear cut like
Yeah.
goal or something like that I really wanted to be that was just unattainable to that extent.
But it was fun. It was a really fun time. I had a great time.
I thought it went very well. I thought we agreed on a lot of things. We're very similar in a lot of what we're into and just what we're looking for in general. So I really enjoyed it. I had a great time.
I think the Dil Chahta Hai response was epic. I had no idea someone else would say that. I mean, it is a well-known movie, but for someone to say that at the same time was very cool. I think we had a lot of similarities, and I think that our values aligned a lot on a lot of questions, like talking about family or talking about friends and that support system. So it was cool to just find common ground. I think that was something I personally really enjoyed.
You should go on a second date with Sakshi.
Yes, I would definitely go on a second date with Sakshi.
I don't know, answer. I don't know if he's necessarily my type. I think I would hang out with him and genuinely be friends because he seems like a really great person and really great guy.
When you asked her for ice cream just now, what did she say?
Well, so she does have a ride lined up for her, and with like the shoot times and everything, and it being a bit later, she was like, I'll have to like go check in, but I'll let you know. So I was like, okay, no worries if it can't be tonight, but I'm sure we'll exchange numbers or something and hang out at another point.
They see me dating, they hating.
I felt like we were vibing the whole way through. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly, like, when it came to like the movie question, I was like,
That was
no way.
insane. That was
really
crazy. I was like, what? Yeah, I would say it was pretty vibey.